I am Reshma. I am working in Nananda Arts and Science College, Mundur, Palakkad. I have selected the topic Inclusive Societies, and the title of the paper is A Study on Inclusive Societies and Way to the Happiest Society. Inclusive society. An inclusive society is a society where people can freely participate in social, economic, political and cultural process regardless of their gender, age, caste, faith, belief, religion, disability or other social status. Here in this society where the people can participate in all aspects of their social activities, they can freely express their views, voice, decision, choice, etc. This society will be based on fundamental rights like freedom of speech, expression, opinion, right to life and liberty, right to education and many more. By creating an inclusive society, we can enjoy the freedom or the equality of opportunities in all segments of society. As far as the social inclusion will be possible, the people feel or people experience less discrimination, inequality, greater access to education, health, employment and other business opportunities, and can also participate in growth and development process. Here, by achieving social inclusion, the major benefits that occur due to the economic growth and development can reach out to the every section of the society. In order to ensure social inclusion, there is a need to analyze and understand the process through which people are excluded from the mainstream society. People who are excluded from the mainstream society are living in a very poor conditions, and also they are excluded from the basic facilities, benefits and opportunities that are enjoyed by others. This process of inclusive society shows the ability to put an end to the causes of social inclusion and thereby ensure equal opportunities for all segments of the society or individuals in the society. Marginalized group and their problems. Marginalized people are those who are isolated from the normal society and they experience discrimination in all aspects such as on social, economic, political and cultural process. They have little control over their lives and on decisions that affects them. As far as the exclusion exists in the society, the inclusive growth and development will be a challenge before the policy makers. The marginalization denies the people from the participation in developmental process too. There are many problems which are faced by various marginalized groups. First one, gender inequality. Marginalization can be found in the form of gender inequality, that is the exclusion of women from participation in certain jobs and occupations. Second, lack of access to basic facilities. People with disabilities also faces a serious challenges when it comes to accessing basic facilities such as health, education, employment and so on. And then limited voice and freedom. The marginalized people can't raise their voice in the society regarding the matters which affects them. They lack basic human rights such as freedom of speech, expression, equality, basic facilities, cultural and educational rights. And then discrimination on the ground of age. Elderly or aged people are facing discrimination with increasing their age, chance of being ill, unhealthy conditions. They have to depend on their family members and others. And then students can't access to basic needs. Children from the marginalized group faces discrimination in the form of lack of access on basic needs such as on education, health, safety and security. There are also other problems such as poverty, lack of accessing to income generating assets, unemployment and other factors which leads to keep away from the mainstream society. Here are some solutions to the problems which are faced by the various marginalized groups. First one, equal rights. To create a society to one which is inclusive, the people should enjoy equal rights to participate in social, economic, political and cultural life. Then access to basic services. By ensuring basic services such as housing, health, education, employment and other social services, people feel secure in basic facilities, comfortable and less inequalities, and they are ensured that the inclusion of them from the excluded society. And then empowerment. Inclusion of a society is also possible through empowerment of society where people have a voice in society, can participate in social activities, access to employment opportunities and so on. And then consideration. Policymakers should consider the needs of poor and take actions to eliminate the poverty which are faced by the marginalized groups. And finally, resourcefulness. To create a society more inclusive, they must have the resources to fully participate in all aspects of their life. It is not only the financial resources but also the physical conditions, accessibility to public infrastructure and facilities, resource centers with the internet facilities, well-maintained public schools, health facilities, water supply, sanitation, and so on. Accessibility to information is also a way to ensure the societal inclusion. It not only implies the physical availability of devices or services, but also the ability of those who are marginalized to use those devices or services to access information. Today, every aspects of our life has a digital dimensions, but those who are already excluded from the mainstream society, who can't access to information and communication technologies. Now, many countries accept the importance of access to information as a basic human rights, but there exist certain gaps in implementation of these laws to such an extent that they may fail to serve the marginalized one. The major beneficiaries of inclusive society should be the marginalized and disadvantaged groups such as women, youth, older persons, indigenous people, persons with disabilities, ethnic and religious minorities. It is necessary to make intervention into the problems and find solution as far as possible because their living conditions becoming worse off than before. So social inclusion is a better way to reach the benefits of different policies and measures to the excluded group. Inclusive society promote individuals' growth and development and empowerment. Happiest society is one where every individual is in a state of well-being or pleasurable. Happiness is measured by variables such as psychological well-being, education, health, cultural diversity, good governance, and standard of living. All those nations who satisfy all these criteria tops in global happiness index. Currently, Finland stands first. Through the process of social inclusion or creating an inclusive society, marginalized people feel secured, happy, experience less inequality and discrimination, and encourage themselves to become a part of mainstream society. Then why inclusive society is more important? Today is a modern world where the people can enjoy freedom of choice, expression, have all the facility to access basic needs and to lead a good life. There are a lot of innovations and research, digitalization and universality of socialization and so on. But still there exist some people who are not able to access even the basic needs. So it is very essential to make consideration by the policy makers on those who are already excluded from the mainstream society, and also ensure that whether the benefits of such policies they are introduced reach to those who are really deserved, and also make sure that the no one in the mainstream society or in the normal society is worse off than before. So by giving awareness to the youth will helps to create a society which is more inclusive one by means of giving education and empowerment, and thereby we can achieve a society with a good standard of living and happiness. That's all for the presentation. Thank you for this wonderful opportunity.